Yesterday, I promised you book review number 2, and today we are here to deliver. Yay, you made it. I've been waiting for you. Okay, let's get straight into this book. The book that we are going to be talking about today is Enchanted Island by Allison Amend. And a viewer recommended this book to me, and now I am recommending it to you. It's a wonderful book. It's a 5-star read for sure. So, it's the story about two girls, Frances and Rosalie. And Frances is envious of Rosalie because Rosalie comes from money and Rosalie is able to get an education. And Rosalie just happens to be living her best life. Frances has to forego an education in order to help with the family. And Frances's family is not well off, and there's just a whole bunch of things that are wrong with Frances's life that she finds so right with Rosalie's life. Frances would sleep over Rosalie's house quite often, and she was treated like family. And Rosalie was bringing her textbooks home, and Frances would read them. And Rosalie caught on to this and saw the desire that Frances had to further her education and just gain knowledge. So she began to bring two books home, one for her and one for Frances to read. So I just feel like it was just like a nice atmosphere. Two friends hanging out every weekend, being studious, doing the right thing, good girls, and all of the above. So one day it's brought to Frances's attention. Rosalie never went with her family on Sundays. The family always did an outing, but Rosalie never went. And one day it was brought to Frances's attention just what Rosalie was up to in order to afford this family their lifestyle. And the book kind of takes off from there. One day, the two girls run away and they set out for a new life. They have a plan. What little money they could gather, they took off into another state or onto another state. And they had a plan that one of the girls would go to work and afford a lifestyle for the other one. And then when the other one got finished with acting classes, she would do the same in kind. She would support the other one while she went to to school, while she went to school and got an education. Okay, so it sounds like a plan. Things happened. Things happened. There were romances. There were end of romances. There were drifting away, reuniting. I got into the habit of bringing this book with me to work. I would go in early to work on Fridays and I would sit at a little table and I would just, read for an hour before I started my shift. And I was beginning to love that practice so much. But I just said to my friend, I fear that this book has taken a turn and now there is a lull in the action. I do not feel as captivated with this book as I did when I first begun it. But then, lo and behold, just mere sentences away from that proclamation, the whole book got better. It picked right up and it got better. And just when I thought it couldn't get any more better, it got even better. The revelations that were revealed made this book even better. So, and then how it played out, it was just, there were a lot of, this is my favorite gesture. When I'm reading a book, I love to do that. If I am doing that within a book, then it's definitely a 5-star read. The book has my attention, and this book definitely had my attention. If you borrow it or buy it, I'm sure that it will have your attention too. Put yourself in that book, become one of the characters. Pick which one you resonate with most, and I bet you will have your own moments too. I love this book. I love this book. So I think it's pretty safe to say that you just might love it too. 5 star, 5 star, a 5 star. This book is a home run, and I am glad that I read it. And thank you, Debbie. I think it was Debbie that recommended this to me. Thank you, Debbie, for recommending this to me. I just enjoyed it so much. Until we meet again, know that I love you. Don't let those bad days win. And when you dream, make sure you're dreaming big.